TV Sunni adishima mamunye na jo emama kwaba ediba enyumre no nsia kase so nsema akoso ye maimoni amahudo sensem aye sakan ya boabo ni nyana enyumre no nsia kase a ye di ebro ewa fidie so ye kase bo etwa tokra ewo ene de ene ye di ema wo no nsem ne de edoso papa pa yi ne di makwete bia wo bete ene se sami jemfi a wo no ene ye kasamafo edima NDC chinye ehejobodo amanyuko no ese oman pani nana adodan kwakofo ado edi oman no ato eye autopilot esan se nyema bi ekoso a nebo enje so di nti a wo kan sa no e wo kasebu emu ayedi ebro na ekunkunkuma ekoso ewo wa etefe epremantim honom no ababeto dwa se ya so abrantie ba akoma yesusu se kunkunkumo nim amafo a yechi wo mu edisie no wonim hu bi nti ne wo apostles for akachi na ewo nsemfoforo mo nso no ukopie mo ewo fraumantem so a ababeto dwa ese eye company bi a wo mo etu nchene ewo honom no mabomodi aye amene bi die si honom ma me bi ne ma miensa makwakotom atonanom ewo nsiedo eyare hosem papa pa chese enye asem ketwa nsem ne de doso papa pa ne ewo sefata se wo se wotie no ene ye de ebro ehumesua agudie mo nsem na fence no apomuden nsem ne nyina eka ho bia sima mako eduasantem ye de ebro obapa me visa kosiate enmedin afegibre emfa kasebwe de wo mu akasa emfa mamrepemu de koso agudie mo nsem so menu abema microphoriata edi bema enti afedie menfa kasebo no emfa openi awono ene ye kasamafo edima NDC amanyoko no eye lawyer Sami Jemfi wono ene dia babetudwa SS ahwe imprempren pempeso a oman ye kwa akodru na ekamia ye se gana mampeni nana adodan kwa ekufuado edi oman no atu eye autopilot aja se nyema enkoye kitikiti adenti na wo kanesa na nseya ena ukopiemo ewo UK eye Ingresi abrochimemo oba hima wo honum Queen Elizabeth wote nananom ewo ensiedo na akwakohia ese ubepiemu ewo maiga na mu ye UK wo motena bia ewo ahanom eye High Commission Office no na nwa akwakohia nwebie book ni se obi biara enko na wonko sensan na bra gana mampeni na nadodan kwakofado ekodru honum die ende se wani ensese ye ka kirew o mampeni na nadodan kwakofado wentimi amboni trim anka nsema opese wo twro no edi gubook ne mo no wo ne homodi mutimi ho se krate bi eda ne nchen ya chese wo hweso a na watro wo hweso a na watra ese akole bi a wenya apobi wo BC ya wo twro no sa pepe no mampeni e trade ne no mo ena Sami Jemfi se ye nti o mampeni a yedi o ma ahye ne nsa no wonu nie achese condolence kekempo wontimi entro na afi na wo hwe bibi so ansa na mpo wetimi atwra na nti wedie o mapani edi o man no akwakoto eye autopilot achese enye asem kitwa yenkone enkohwe abra gana mampani na nadodan kwakofo ado wokoye na wo tro nsem a enu hu nsem a Sami Jemfi eka no yenkone enkohwe gana mampani ma Sinogana mampeni na nadodan kwakofado ena ho ye ho krate bi eda ne nchen a wono wo hweso na watro wo hweso na watro se wo tu copy eno no mampeni eno no neno ena Sami Jemfi se ye wedie Ghana yanko ni ye yamma ni ye krokro be bi o mampeni di o man yakwakodru ni so mampeni pa common sentence pa wontimi mboni trimu entro na wo behwe bibi so ansa na watro de enko ye
president who cannot write a simple message of condolence. Tell me. We all saw him at the UK High Commission signing the book of condolence that has been opened in memory of the late Queen Elizabeth II. And the president could not put his thoughts together to write a simple 1 paragraph or 2 paragraph or maximum 3 paragraph message of condolence in memory of the. He had to copiously copy from notes that have been prepared for him by his handlers. Clearly, this is not a president who has what it takes to govern this country. The country is on autopilot because the president lacks that mental fortitude to govern, and that is what has played out few days ago. I mean, at the UK High Commission, you don't need any more evidence to come to the conclusion that we are being governed by a bunch of people who are totally clueless, they are incompetent, they don't have what it takes to govern, and that is why they keep on shifting responsibility for their own failings. When they took over the reins of government, this was not the state of our country.
And no, yes, so Ebisa Sami Jemfi say, "Wunji di say edano answer na program penny na de dan kwako fado wako science akrata we no na wo kwa probo e wo fra mante mo wo ba ya nche anapo se wo ko Netherlands abrochime mo wo ba ya nche kura no besan so e ba fra mante kwa probo fra mante te bia na wo bre e na face pressure ena mana akoye sa no nti enya se o mampani wonim ne obetwe wase hwe no mampani wonu kwa na ye mampani onu kwa na wetima ye adwuma e wo pressure se mampani fufu deda ma betwe mu kono omumu hwan na wo hu se okwakọ san krata bia watam krata ne dia to a wo hwe so wo kope asena po wachro edi eguma wo chem se mampani no ye no wontimi nye nti no we no ye man fufu bi so anka wo se yetimi gi eye 2 minute difference ne po bi fufu mfesi ade so
that when you are stressed, when you are working under pressure, it affects your intelligence and your mental capacity to write simple grammar. You made mention of our former presidents who worked under similar, conditions, like President Akufo-Addo. Which of these former presidents had to copy copiously from already prepared notes in signing books of condolence? Which of them? Is it President Akufo? I mean, currently, all across the world, heads of states are writing messages of condolences, signing books of condolences in memory of Queen Elizabeth II. Which of the presidents, even look at the presidents of our neighbors or presidents of African countries, presidents of the nations of the world, have you seen signing a book of condolence while copying copiously, word for word, from an already prepared notes? Which of them? So is President Akufo-Addo the only one working under pressure, working under stress? That certainly cannot be a reasonable excuse. The truth of the matter, and you can speak to those who work closely with President Akufo-Addo if they will be honest with you. The man doesn't know what time it is. He has put this country on autopilot. He's not governing, he's chilling, flying around the globe in ultra luxurious and hyper expensive private jets. That is all he cares. He cannot even put his thoughts together and share the memories he has for the times he visited the Buckingham Palace or met with the Queen or visited Number 10. He cannot write, as somebody who has lived in the United Kingdom and has strong ties with that country and has visited the country on several occasions, even as president. He cannot write a simple 1 paragraph or 2 paragraph message of condolence. I am telling you that if Ghana was another country, President Akufo-Addo would have been made to resign because clearly he lacks that.
Internal Communication Officer Edima NDC Chinye Ehejobodo Amanyoko no Sami Jemfi wo ye lawyer wo no e na wetime akasa no na beye na wotwini e na ba beto dwase wokopie mu e wo wade ekunkun ni amanfo o mo yirade enye bi ni obi be krase wo ko edwuma be titru pa wo na mo ye security mo ye edwuma enwumre no obe krase wo ko edwuma ba ade be che no won be hwere no wo mo enhu no na eno na wo mo etimi apostle etimi aye hwehwemu saa etimi hu abrantie ba kwa ne dindi kankani adongo wono ene etimi asori mo se wo mususu se sa ni pekunkun ni nipa ayirayire eyade a wonim hu bi intino wo abrantie ba kwa wono wayira sa na wo ko hu se yetimi ekuna di akwa kosie ma apostle etimi akwakotu emuno no mabusuafo aba identify ne se ampa eyo modihye eno no na manusu inti wo etimi aso abrantie mu na abra mo so ni mo no etime mu force ehine ha wo mu ja wo no emfa ma apostle ne mo no won behwe say wo mo ene ni besie ni papa wo so beku no na dey say instant justice won pese wo mo di bi e ma no papa a post for e bom homodin as no mo protect no e de ne kopie mo e wo post for akachi netime mo phobia wo mo e wo krom ho no no wo mo so e keka nsem sei e de trend central for.
We got up Sunday early morning and we thought it wise as a community to keep on our search for our relatives that have been missing, night security men, popularly known as watchmen, who are missing. We continued the search this morning. We came around this area, Napobo Kule extension. We were in the bush, actually, moving from one bushy area to the other, from one uncompleted building to the other. We got to a bushy area. We realized that there were some materials there that, in fact, we couldn't ascertain whether that was human material or whatsoever. So we called on the police to come around and help us do a thorough search. We moved from that destination to an uncompleted building where we also discover different materials in a sack soaked with blood, with a lot of materials around that we couldn't ascertain with our naked eyes. So we called the police, they came around, we were going around, and we got to a portion that we also realized that there was a newly dug out pit which is very narrow in nature. We tried to ascertain what was inside there. With a leg push, we decided we saw human material. And we suspected that there was something underground there. But as civilians, we couldn't go on to unravel what was there until the police came. We all went round and we showed them what we saw in the bush in our search. And in fact, where we thought that there was something underground, the police came, and upon a thorough search, we decided we saw human, in fact, a full human being underground. That's what I can say for now. Yeah, so far we think that we are making a headway. At least they are numbered from 5 to 6 that we've not found now. But at least if we've gotten one, we believe that our God will do it again in a further search. We are hoping that we'll find the rest that are yet. As usual, you know, we started this almost 2 weeks now, and we are thinking that it's good now. At least we've unraveled one of them, and we are hoping that our God will make it again for, in fact, a further search. We think that we'll find the rest. Well, I was shocked because when we entered one of the uncompleted room, we saw human blood, and in fact, a lot of materials that we were thinking that at least with this, there were some criminals in this bush doing their own thing, and in fact, those are the results of what we are seeing, the current insecurity in Wa and its surroundings.
Witness for about 5 cases of kidnapping, and all those persons are also people who work to earn a living. We hear that the person has left home and then he has never returned. So this is a worry to all of us. A witness for about
NWH or so for no NSA American one some so Union and Bruce Derry or no so ecopiemo or wa honum. Na bra okopiemo one now honum what the atunim as a sinani pakunkum air coson one shenanka one for curfew. Infant to almost no day be a yada post for be shady me as was our hoinano and Drew Bra, Rebecca Yedi curfew air 2 a month or so.
We will do what is needful through the proper procedures. Again, it doesn't take one Minister for Interior to just impose a curfew. The regional minister is chairman of RESEC. There's MUSEC at the municipal level. I'm hoping that what has happened over the past few days would give us peace without
Inspector General of Police Dr. Dampari George Ekufu wonoso ebonu humodin ekopiemo ewo krom ho na bra wokoduru honom no woni etimemofobia ewo honom a wo modirigina kwan ho no wonu omo ekasa ibisa omo dia ekoso ewo kronum a wo mo so edi anu yese etimi edima no.
How dark is your place?
Very dark, very, very dark. No street lights, no nothing, no street lights. And our road, in fact, very bad.
No street light, no nothing. There's no building for you to live in.
But if I say nothing, at least you understand.
I understand. Yes. Because you are my teacher, so I understand.
Very well.
How dark is your place?
Very dark, very, very dark.
Wasanso ekopiemo ewo himpo a wono ewo wa honom eye wana seidu fuseni a wotoso nan wokopiemo ewo natena ye nenom ene wono nso wode afa ne kasamafo so edema IGPSA DSC nansen ewo wa honom no ama ehupa abomo ewo krom ho.
When you realized the killings were getting one too many, you sent a team of investigators to support the criminal investigation department within the police service in the region. When again the police service in the region got overwhelmed by the increasing speed of killings, you sent more men to beef up the number of your men on the ground. Admittedly, however, upon hindsight, one can describe the actions not only as knee-jerk reactions, but also as
Enwechi was also added to just said DSC Nansen Edana di Pefe esse bana ho bambosem ewo my Ghana mu a enko ye ni titiro pa ewo etefedu mantemisa ne se me yahodo anabose nkuru ahodo a etwa wo mo ho ehie nyina no eye nkuru abasabasa yetimi esie ewo mo na se koba ne se ahobambosem nko ye ewo mo hono ma edi ohaw kese pa ebeba.
The Upper West region, so close to the borders of the country, should have been adequately catered for in terms of security, particularly in these turbulent times. These killings have exposed our insecurity, our nakedness. The Upper West region, so close to the borders of the country, should have been adequately catered for.
Nikura kremo na wasanso ediato IGP enim ese wombo ne ho modin womo nye hwehwemu mapa na ukrofo a omodi ese adwumei yenhwe se mra no ombedi se na ese fata ankasa na nipa kwa ya che ne nso no enye hwehwemu ho se ampa wono e na wedi ese adwumei wedi dal ne mra ho semi na se na mra ne tie no yemfa nto ho no pepepe.
Immediately. This should be accompanied by adequate logistical support. We also expect a shake-up within the rank and file of men and women in the service who have overstayed their welcome in the Upper West region immediately.
Waka sewie pepepe na IGP Inspector General of Police George Dampari Ekufu wasanso dia to just say amafo bi keka se apos for no wo mo ho nye ha na mo aye bote de no mo nye adwuma ne ntem na ekofa an kosi wo kiremu se wo mo se wo adwuma na wo mo eye no wo mo ye ne bokoboko de na so se ne eti ya no wo mbehwe se ne mra ne tie hwehwemu mapa na fence no attention ni biero obi biero ahwehwe no wo mo edi bema wo mo.
So already every security agency is involved in this exercise we are doing. But as a lead agency, we take full command and responsibility and make sure that we deepen it to the level that will keep you so safe. That's why you could see all the motorbikes, all the personnel, and the undercover special intelligence teams, the undercover special investigation teams working day and night with most of you in the communities. Now some of you have seen some of them dressed as if they work in the market, as if they work at the shops, all towards getting to the bottom of this matter.
So edit to ja ese apos for no womu de womu ye adwuma womu nya nkrofo afi no mbe ye dede ene ye we debi womu ye din no mu de ye womu adwuma womu ye underground investigation hwe kwan pa ombe fa so a ombe hwe se obi biara asum ebedwo no enti no womu de enye womu se enye womu de se ombe kwa kogina ba bia aka se ye we debi womu nye ne sa ne mu no womu ka che Ghana fo nyina se womu nye omu mu gidie se ne etie bia no attention ni de ombe pe e de ama Ghana de hye.
If we are not committed, we will come have speeches and 3 seconds we are somewhere else. But because we are committed, we talk less. We want our work to speak for us. Because what the people want to hear is not talking. What the people want to hear is not casting insinuations. What they want to hear is that you've done your best to protect us. You've done your best to protect our properties. You've done your best to make our community safe for us to live our life. And that is what we are committed to. If we are not committed,
Shimaima yemfa kasiebo no nkopiemu ewo la Crevi Kope a eno ewo Ketu South Mensin nemo from Mantemo eno nso arahosembi esi edano memeda chese enye asem ketu amami nene mamiensa ni kru eka omo bia omo ye omo adwen se omo de se puna no eno omo wom kwa kopenam e de aba be ye aduane edi na abra womo ekoye no na wo kyerem se company bi ewo hono ma womo tu nkyene ewo eye kurom honom se no moto amana bi die si honom a wo mo enim na ne baba ko ekoto mu a wo ye na adwema me ne ye na adwe se anka wo yi ne ba no ekowie echi no na wono nso akotom ne ba odi echi no wono nso ye se o me yi me mama ne me nua no ono nso akwakotom do to so miensa wono nso ekotom na de jese ni kru ni die lock o ye ne se no wono woni bia ya na anka wo mo ewo no de wo wechi na numo na etimemofo ye dede a wo mo bom homodin ebeyi na jese mama ne ma miensa omato nanom ewo nse do a akwakọ yaro hosem papa ewo ho no made hye wo no musi wedie wo mo hu bida wo mo nti bida yaro hosem papa na enomo na assembly member wo no ewo ho no eye Victor Ayeku wo no na wo twem se sa company kura wo mo eto nchine ewo ho no woni mefaso a eye kromafo enya wo mo so na fans no amuna na wo mo etu no so no wo mo anye bibiara emfa nkyere tememofo ese amuna bi wo hanom ti wonam hanom ya hweyie nti wo twem se won de si wo de suboni nyina company no.
As I speak, this big electoral area, like we go to say, we don't have a public toilet. I keep crying as an assembly member. We need public toilet, we need public nothing. So I don't know over the years that this company is here operating. I don't know what development can they show. I don't know that they can show us that this is the development they are doing for us. This is what we are getting from the operations. But still they keep exploring our places and taking the livelihood means from our people. As I speak, this big electoral area, like we go to say, we don't have a public toilet. I keep crying as an assembly member. We need public toilet, we need public nothing. So I don't know over the years that this company is here operating. I don't know what development can they show. I don't know that they can show us that this is the development they are doing.
Enwechi papa wahwe ne yire ne ma miensen wono so ene nsentwerefo ekasai ne dindi aticho amewu wono so ekansem se a wodi adesede edema Ghana ban se won be yo momu anade edride anu wo hye wo kiremu a wo nyane easy kra.
The situation I find myself now, although it's not all that easy to take, but as a man, I'm trying to manage the situation on the ground by the help of my other colleagues from the area. They are giving me a lot of advice and then other supports. So as I'm speaking now, I'm all that healthy. I can say that I'm healthy. To me, I'm healthy as I'm seeing my body for now. My humble appeal to the government now, they must come to the aid of the people of the area, especially the Nakayukoba community, because the community is dominated with people who normally fish around this area. And the one that close to the community itself, they have to close that one, and the other one, they leave the other one, so that the people of the community can have enough space to do their fishing work. Because majority of the community force are involving in this particular fishing job over here. So when the company the government want to do it now, they should enforce the company to close the first one that they dug close to the community. They should close that one and leave the other one which is not close to the community. The situation
na enwechi kromafo ibi nso ene nsentwerefo ekasa ya wo so insema wo kan no eni.
How can you create a dark here? Why not what? Create a dark in your own territory. But according to what you have been hearing, what they should leave what 20 kilometers before they create their dark, and the community and the distance should be what 20 kilometers away. But look at where the dark is being created, and look at what the community. All this area is what our own vast area for fishing. If you see it now, can you what demarcate or see any demarcation over there that there is a big dark over there? No, you can see it. As you can all see, you can see it. So it is affecting the whole community where we have been fishing and what mining our salt. They've taken that one away from us. Look at it. What is happening over there is very, very serious. All effort that we are doing, trying to correct things, is a total fiasco. What shall we do? The government should help us.
That's not the first time they went fishing over there. They've been going, but unfortunately that day, what actually transpired was, their mom was at the forefront. So one of the kids went ahead of the mom. He's kidded. So the mom wanted to rescue him. And then the mom also slipped inside. Then another one, there were four. Another one also wanted to rescue the mom. Then he also entered. Then the fourth person also from behind wanted to rescue. They all got drowned. Fortunately, their father, the former assemblyman, was at the other side of the water. That is what he himself wanted to dash forward, but fortunately somebody was there to rescue him.
Enuechi eya company a womokoto sam na we a eye busianfo makomako na ekoto mu ato ananom ewonse adui eye 7 Seas Mining Limited womo PR radio kasa edima omo eye Adams Mensa wono ede ababa to dwa se DSC no ma obibia mfa so bo no emfa mbo womo nemo no de wo kenyina ene se ebre ekọ no won behwe kwan pa won befa se ne be ya ombetimi eye nieme bi a ebe kire se amna ewo honoma obibia enkotomu bio.
Around the dike and inside the dike there are fish ponds all over the place belonging to some individuals. So now the water level is very high because we are also pumping water from the sea into the lagoon. And the same lagoon is also taking flood water from the communities. You get understanding? So the level of the water in the lagoon now is very high. It's not a place where should be taking your children to. Definitely, if you're going there with your children, you're exposing them to danger. We had a meeting with some guys to erect it today. And unfortunately, this thing happened on Saturday. So as I'm speaking with you now, right from morning, they started putting the signposts all over. It is an area which we cannot put anything like barbed wire in order to prevent people from coming. Definitely, all the people around the area are all fishermen.
Enuechi aban krachi ni awono ewo eye Ketu South mensin nemo eyonuyem ni Maxwell Lugodo wono so e kan semse.
We asked them to put some kind of fencing, but it's a very large, a very vast area. And the truth is, our people, that is their fishing community, they do fishing. So we asked the company, we asked them long time, not before what this happening. Actually, they said they started doing it, and I've even seen some sign that they started putting the sign there, where the places that are deep, before the sad issue happened. We have to intensify the education to let the people know where the dikes are. Even if they can see it, sometimes you can see it, but you might not know, because of the water level, you might not know that there is a kind of a dangerous place there. So we put in all those inscriptions. Sometimes you can put those things there. But if the person, doesn't know how to read, he might not know, or she might not.